I've sent you home. It's come as a bolt to bolt you out of your complacency, to jolt you out of your indifference. I sent you fires, I sent you floods, I sent you famines, I sent you a tsunami, I sent you a teenage girl to wake you up. I sent you home. Only a few have heard. The rest of you have been acting like a herd, being led by those in power who tower above you and make you believe they have your interest at heart. It's time you start to depart from acting like sheep, allowing them to instill fear and keep you still. It's so clear that this is their weapon to keep you asleep and trembling. Now is the moment to move to the front lines, to become the leaders, the initiators, not of power over, but of powerful messengers, messengers of love, of oneness, of togetherness. There is a divine plan. If you'd only noticed, I even sent the Dalia Lama from his own home to the west on a quest to try wake you up. And some have woken up, have become the grassroots of spiritual wisdom, of spiritual awakening, of caring for our mother. A wave, a movement has begun, while others have remained part of the herd, apart and separate, acting like sheep, deep, deep asleep. So I've had to send you home, so that you listen to that teenage girl, so you can listen to your fear and make a choice, whether to wake up, to step up, to dare to care for each other rather than having more possessions. If you can dare to care for one another rather than having a fancy car, if you can dare to care for your mother, for your brother, rather than having fame and glory, glory that keeps you apart and separate as a movie star, or a soccer star, or a whatever star, not as a shining star of love and compassion. So many have turned to alcohol, to drugs, so as not to feel the real pain of what you've created while acting like sheep, deep asleep, deep in despair. Despair of not caring, not daring to face the truth. That all of you have in your closet, in your bank account, doesn't fill the hole in your heart that is so longing to feel whole. So I've sent you home. Have you noticed how many don't even have a home? What war creates? What war perpetuates? Who leads you into war, sitting on their fancy seats in their comfortable homes, while you are taught to hate each other, to fear one another, to kill your brother, to lose your home, your family, your dignity, your children, and they live in fancy homes while you have nightmares, if you're lucky enough still to be alive, still to have a bed to sleep on, while they sit on their thrones in their homes, commanding you to kill one another, either in the name of God or the name of hatred, of separation, or this land or that land is our land. This land or that land is sacred ground, so I've sent you home. You've polluted the sea, you've trashed me, you've put gold into your mighty churches, built buildings of worship that are meant to honor God, and you separate yourselves from each other, rather than know that deep within your heart, the part of your nature, lies the key. It's called love. That's the church, the synagogue, the chapel, the mosque, nature itself, the best place to turn to God, because you are the co-creator. You've been taught that God is everywhere, therefore she is inside of you. So I've sent you home to know that this is true, that you are God. Therefore you can create the world you want. You get to choose if what you've done so far has brought you the harmony, the peace, the love that you long for, or if you need to make new choices, where leaders care for you, where war and violence is not the solution, where communication, compassion, love and understanding are your guiding goals. I've sent you home so you can keep on sleeping or be fully awake. Take responsibility. You have the ability to respond, so do it. I've sent you home to be deep in your heart, to forgive, in order to give yourself what you deserve. I've sent you home to heal, to deal with the past and leave it there in the past. I've sent you home, home to where the heart is, to take action, to show those in power that now is the hour for love to rule. I've sent you home.